Alright, now to find a loadout that doesn't look too poor.
Try not to fall into the lava.
Actually, this is my most expensive loadout right here.
Contract for you. Anything goes.
Oh, I just got that. Very clever.
The brothers.
Did you just... Was that seriously? Oh shit.
Well, we are in hell, it only makes sense.
Yeah,
I actually thought for a moment that you somehow managed to quickly put in the Lion King boss that you and Bomber keep on talking about, because I heard Longing of the King.
Well, not worry. I mean, I'm not happen.
fucking Ugandan Knuckles in hell. That's exactly where this stupid shitty meme belongs to be.
Mario condemned us to hell, only to find the Ugandan Knuckles.
Ah, are the skeletons not spawning?
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm in the King Skeleton room.
Scary skeleton shivers down your
If so,
spine.
that's actually kind of a good thing. Because the only thing I'll say that's a criticism of this map is the skeletons are pretty cheap.
The little skeletons still spawn.
Oh,
Down below.
Let's see.
interesting. Oh. Hi.
Let's see.
Oh shit, it's that song.
Yeah, it's that one.
What?
Well, I mean, even without the the big skeleton, it should be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh shit, he's here for real.
Who's here?
The one, the only, the legend.
27.
Take a hike to Big Bill Hills, home of Challenge Pissing. That's right, Challenge Pissing. How does it work? Actually, no,
That's right.
that
That was
is.
your ugly ass.
If you can piss 6 feet straight in the air and not get yourself wet, you get no down payment.
Okay, so I am actually getting that bug that you were talking about, Midas, where pages don't appear until you're really close. But it's weird. It only does it for this map. Like, it didn't do that for the oil cans. It didn't do that for the pages. Hi, how you doing?
It's weird. I don't know how to fix it. I've already talked to Glow about it. I don't know what the fuck to do here.
This is my most expensive loadout.
Kitten overload.
Yeah.
The funny
I'm not
thing,
seeing the skeletons at all.
I was on
the ones in the
keep,
the middle one.
and there was
show.
actually a guy named Cataclysm.
Shit. Shit, he's fast!
I died by my own hands. Not by that shitty boss. Apparently I didn't get a chance to die in the lava. Oh!
Rip.
Literally in hell. In meme hell. Oh! Crappy dead memes that refuse to die.
Yep.
Well, here we are, condemned to hell for not following Mario's advice.
This is where all memes go, and once they end up on meme review.
Well, might as well start running because Midas is going to start spamming.
Might as well. Ah.
Quick, before he goes into no clip.
Alright. Oh, there we go. And I'm dead. I didn't even get a chance. He killed me before I could even... You killed me before the freaking grace period could end.
I know, I did that on purpose.
Oh shit! I think I'm
It got
a
me
random
paranoid.
just joined.
Oh no!
I think a random just joined.
The random thing just going. Open pharmacy, open.
You get away from me. You are an omen. An omen! A very bad... Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you done this. About the
Oh,
kilogram.
fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
What
Where
boss
is
is
this
that? Which boss
Oh,
is
it's the
that?
Crash Bandicoot boss.
Oh.
This is waddling at him. What is that walking animation?
Where the hell is he?
Hyper child animation.
Oh, there he is.
Forget about to follow me. I can walk. Here, look. I'm walking my
Yeah,
Bandicoot.
well, feel free to go ahead and throw this in your favorites. Constantly expanding in this community right now, so if you like new content and you haven't played in 4 years, this is the place to be, my dude. Guaranteed.
So, one thing I did see about the Crash Bandicoot boss is, he can't jump pretty far. Unlike other bosses that can jump like 20 feet up in the air.
Superman leaping over buildings. This guy is not. You know, somehow I kind of figured this is where I'd find Michael Rosen.
Yeah. He's gone too deep into accepting his own memes.
That's why he hasn't died out. He's he's fucking Satan.
Yeah, he's the one ruling over this place.
I got out into the court and something happened. There's nothing around.
Biter, probably.
Oh, maybe it was that thing.
Oh, Sand Shark, yeah.
But I didn't hear it. It was silent.
Sometimes they are. They'll wiggle waggle at you, then they'll make noise. Is the boss spawning?
I don't know.
I didn't hear him anything. I didn't hear anything yet. I think it's because one of the other reasons this map needs a fix is the bosses tend to spawn on the lava, and
I heard some.
bugged.
I heard some music there for a second. Alright, I've pretty much cleared out. Oh, there's the other one.
Drone, do you still normally see books or only when
I'm
you
seeing
close?
books, but I don't know. I didn't see the books before. I'm gonna die now. I don't know, dude. It's like from far away you don't see them, but the closer you get, then yeah. I
I
don't.
don't get it. I don't know why it's not doing it for these ones, yet other ones I can see perfectly fine.
Well, I think maybe because on what's it called? Elementary, because it's a lot closer quarters. You know, like it's a lot smaller rooms, smaller hallways. It's just like by the time you would see them, that you're already within the range to see them. Compared to this map where you're like, it's just
Oh,
endless.
shit. I didn't even get to see him.
Oh yeah. Same here. I got killed by
His
skeletons.
music, I'm not gonna lie, fucking Michael Rosen's music just immediately reminds me of fucking the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It kind of
Yeah.
does, doesn't it? No, actually, that reminds me. Maybe you should make a Fresh Prince boss. Yes, I should.
Now this is a story all about how my life turned. I can't.
Flip turned upside down. Now, let me take a moment to sit right there, tell you how I became Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, yo, I found it.
Funny enough, I was gonna. I guess I wasn't forced to watch that show, but usually whenever I was getting ready for school, still going to it, people or some of my family members wouldn't stop watching that show. Oh my god, his face.
Admittedly, his face does look like a puckered butthole, so I mean, it's fairly accurate.
He's just giving you the weirdest queer stare.
He looks like
He's humping him on my screen, like he was vigorously just standing and humping your engineer.
Yeah.
Did you kill yourself?
he looks like Joel, but with short hair. Like he looks like the Joel Source Filmmaker model, but with short hair and a beard.
Wait.
Oh,
wait,
and a
please
lot more
tell me
wrinkles
some-
too. I see that now.
I didn't hear his music. Is his music just a remix version of the Michael Rosen rap?
It is.
Okay, good. That was great.
Gotta make sure it's accurate.
Nice.
Dear sweet God. What did I... Oh my God, what did I charge into?
Well, that reminds me about the Fresh Prince thing there. I remember I found this video. I have no idea how I even found this genre, but I found a video of that's like it's the entire Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme, but it's entirely like how do I describe it? God, I have no idea how to describe it. I'll just get the video itself. How about that?
Yeah, it's spiders. They keep trying to attack my
Seamoth.
Seamoth.
Here, I put it in memes.
Oh God, let me listen to this.
It's 10 minutes long, so I don't expect you to listen to the whole thing.
Well, if you have something to show, I kind of found something that's kind of interesting. It's a song that's fully made with the Incredibles fucking voice lines. I think it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna put it in music.
Right.
I can't seem to find any of the spell books.
They right demo?
I shall now share with you the legendary tale of how one such as myself had once and for all become the young but high-ranking political figure of royal ancestry within the modern American town affectionately referred to as Bel-Air.
It's the entire thing. It's 10 minute long. The entire thing is like that. And this is apparently a genre. Like, there are other there's like I have found the meet the team traders for TF2 in this style. Like, I know there's one for the spy. I think there's one for the sniper. I don't know if that one's still up though. There's also one for the there's even one for the fucking Ugly Barnacle story from SpongeBob. God. Oh no. Alright, I got one page and I'm about to die.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when it comes to skeletons in that room. They will kill you. Melee only kills them though.
Pyro, calling here. Think you can handle this?
Boopity boopy. Yeah, there we go.
Fucking fake ass fucking movie Frank.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna close my door.
Jerome, when you do, look at your screen right quick.
Ah, fuck. I've been tapped out, hold on. Whoa! Yeet!
I think I can't see any of the spell books.
The fuck is that thing?
You fucking pink guy.
Is it just
You were
supposed to
right!
be-
He is. He's just missing
texture,
texture. Yeah, it's just. Well, it is pink, but also black.
No, it's missing textures for you, sir.
Yeah, it's missing textures for me.
Do I have to start re-downloading the,
I might, yeah.
yeah, re-download the thing.
Oh, cool. Grace period's already over. God, I was working in a garden today.
Better run before you start spawning.
I was working in the garden today. I basically destroyed my index finger trying to rip up.
You said you were working on a useless boss, right? That is for now.
Yeah, I am.
Please tell me that his voice lines are garbage from King Garbage of the Garbage Dynasty.
I'm working on it the best I can. I can't guarantee you anything. The model not showing up. What? There it is. Oh, now I'm dead.
How tragic.
What if you made a boss that was the great and mighty Pooh from Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Oh, hi, Rick.
It's way too big of a model to use.
What if you made a map that was also the boss?
You know what would make an interesting concept for the boss, really? Like, for a serious one?
What was that?
I have an actual red light, green light boss. I was kind of thinking of it because of the old Gex games. One of the enemies was like a ghost that would have like a lantern that would change from red to green, and it would alternate. I would kind of feel it would kind of be interesting if he was like a stationary boss, but if he sees you, he'll start shining his light. But if you move when his light is red, he immediately kills you. But if it's green, you have you have to look at him, by the way. But you can only escape from him when the light is green. Wouldn't that be kind of a cool concept for a boss?
It's definitely an interesting concept, but I think it would slow things down way too much. Like, because you have to take in consideration like map timers and limits and that kind of stuff. And also, there's the AFK timer too.
True, but I don't know if it's true or not. But if you're usually near a boss, does that negate the AFK timer?
You'd have to be pretty close to the boss, so I think you have to if it were to work, I think the boss would definitely have to be restricted to small maps, or maps with like tight areas, like elementary.
Yeah.
You know, like not something where you can see you from like the other end of the fucking map.
Well, it'll be a proximity thing too. He wouldn't just
sure.
do it from halfway across the map.
Long live the grudges, suffering, and pain.
This is where they went after spending too much Ebola. I don't know why I don't switch to Scout. There we go.
Would it also be cool to since we're talking about ideas, wouldn't it be cool to revamp the traits that classes have? Like, for example, medic. Of course, has HP, but you know, is more sought after, and the spy is more sneaky and all that shit.
Yeah.
How about we add on to that? Like, for example, the engineer, while he also has a faster
light reach.
Faster,
I think he's a faster light recharge and a longer lasting light too.
well, it should be that, and he should have either a wider flashlight radius, and your teammates can see this, but this would also work against him, but it will be working great in low light level conditions, or it will be like the nightstick, but players can see it. It'll be more like a teamwork kind of thing. Devilman would obviously need to actually have a fully incorporate the when he's spotted by a boss, he's quote unquote scared and runs away faster. Admittedly, I don't have a lot of neat concepts to come up, but
yeah, I
feel like we should. I feel like we should add on to what was already added on to the class system for Slender, instead of Pyro is only good for, you know, 1 or 2 bosses that uses flames, and that's really it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so like I was thinking maybe like if Pyro could have, well, because Pyro's got a suit, right? And a gas man, maybe, like, what if he, like, on top of being fire resistant, what if he was also, say, like, I don't know, like, he recharged stamina faster, but he also, like, lost stamina at the average rate still.
It's possible.
Either he blinks a lot less, like he has a much longer blink time, because nothing can really get into his eye and all that crap. But the downgrade is, since he's wearing the suit, his speed would be a little bit compromised, but not enough to where, like, all bosses can get him.
Like maybe like a slower sprint speed.
A slower sprint speed, yeah. But that will be... But the only way to negate that is to actually use the power check, but then it would bring him up to normal sprint speed at most.
Yeah. And as for the blinking thing, like, it's an interesting concept for the Pyro, but at the same time, I think it's kind of like, because the sniper that's like the sniper's one. Isn't it the sniper's one like trait that he has? Is that he has a
I know it kind of makes sense because he's, but that doesn't mean he blinks less.
Well, that's just what I've heard. Either way, I don't think it's a very useless, or I don't think it's a very useful stat overall.
Yeah.
Like maybe, like.
What maybe Sniper could be good at though is if he's around a boss, he can get like a sort of echolocation on the boss, and he can get like a vague outline of the boss.
I like it. A little bit of work, but I like it.
He has low health. But he makes up for it for being able to tell when bosses are nearby, so that way he can get ready to either run or relay that information to other people he's with.
How about that? How about if that is going to be a thing, it can only activate if he's like standing still.
But the sniper or the boss?
No, the sniper. Like if you're playing sniper and you're standing still, then that's when it like, turns
because
on.
Because he can't focus when he's running around.
I'm thinking like maybe. So like kind of working on to that, like as like the longer he stays still, the more like clear the outline, like the more clear or defined the outline becomes.
What do you think of that, Midas?
It's possible. Can't rule that out.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that would be a bitch to code, but
yeah. I mean, working on that even further, it could also be like standing still. He can hear the location of teammates and the boss, and then the longer he stays still, or even crouching, like then it becomes more defined, like narrowing it down to just the boss.
And Spy should not just should have a revamp to where his detection radius is only for when he's moving around, but when he's standing still, he has a much greater chance of not being spotted, even if the boss has walked into the room. The only time that he will be spotted is if he's like extremely near the Spy.
Oh yeah. So I'm thinking.
And if, sorry to interrupt, but the only other exception is if he's in light. That includes flashlights and natural light.
Oh yeah. So I'm thinking like maybe like instead of just standing still, maybe Spy might also have to crouch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see like to actually give a function to crouching. Like maybe like Spy gets the most like high like undetection stat, like he has the highest one out of all the classes, but each class does have a small amount of like crouching does make them slightly less detectable by the boss.
And Heavy,
I mean he's slow with a lot of health though. Doesn't
Heavy, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Which needs more than just he has high health. It should be able to be. He can take one hit, even from an insta-kill boss, and still survive.
I was thinking maybe because it's the Heavy, he's known for being strong, right? And I was thinking maybe he has like it's easier for him to stun bosses than most classes.
Well, that's kind of irrelevant because all it takes is a crit to instantly stun a boss, no matter what class it's playing.
True. But it could be just isn't another one of Heavy's traits that he like the camera, like whenever he sees sees a boss, like say Slender Man, he gets less camera shake.
I don't know. People, I've
heard that.
Before I got into the Slender game mode, I read about many community things and many guides about it, and all they had to say about the Heavy is he has high health. Don't pick him. He's practically useless.
Yeah.
The main reason why I bring all this up is because if we're going to be doing different things, I feel like maybe we should spice up the classes a bit for the game mode to where it's more more interesting. It shakes up the gameplay. It shouldn't just be boiled down to just go scout or spy or medic in certain bosses. Every class has a
You know what? I have an idea. What about so what if what if instead of like giving the classes all specific traits for each of them and then keeping that, what if we had a system like say in SL settings where we could choose like for different classes we can select different active traits, like like each one having like an upside and a downside. So you could like say for Sniper you could switch.
So you're saying be like.
So
I think I get what you're saying. Basically, like it's going to be like a EXP system where the more you play, the more EXP you get. The more levels you can get more traits, and it'll be kind of like a.
That's an interesting thing. That's an interesting thing. Well, I was thinking more just along the lines of like, you can choose if you want like for what's one like for Sniper that we were talking about. Like, what if you could choose between like having his like having an extended blink time. And having an extended blink time, or you could switch it out with having the echolocation kind of thing. Because
that would be interesting. And I think that wouldn't be too hard to code in. I hope I'm right on that.
Yeah.
One other thing that should be interesting for the engineer would be he can have a mini sentry for a time. It breaks down after a small time, but its specific use is to draw in bosses. Even if you're being chased, because it shoots at whatever.
Yeah, like maybe like you put down like a mini sentry and it like acts as a distraction. It like distracts the boss from it.
The boss can destroy it though, so
yeah. Like
that'd be kind of interesting to shake things up, rather than just have like it'll make or break for really tense situations, for like if you're cornered in a room by yourself.
Oh God.
What now? It's gone.
I don't see him.
Hold on.
I found a Takakazu Abe model from Yaranaka. That fucking like this face. Don't know what I'm talking about.
God, where is he? I don't see him.
Go to Slender Boss Ideas.
Oh God.
Shit, that is the face of Euphoria.
It's the face of Euphoria.
I hear the music, but I don't see the boss.
Well, this is going in the pile to add, brother.
Yeah, like
Yeah, minus what? I feel like an XP system would be kind of interesting, along with the level up and the perk system, because it would actually keep players around rather than just hop on and off. Like, it would actually entice players to keep on playing the game mode to level up their perks. That would be kind of interesting.
It would be interesting.
Okay, so actually, if I can build on that.
Do you want me to write that down and
yeah, DM me on that.
Do not forget it. Or
so, if I may, this was way back in the day. There was the first server that I ever found for Slender Fortress, which has since been it's been shut down, unfortunately. But it had a system where it will reward you like 1 or 2 points just for being on the server. And with those points, you could purchase in a shop in game, like you could get I think some of the things were like trails or something, like trails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And also little I think there was little pets that would fly above your shoulder too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that all the time in filming servers.
The server. Oh yeah, the server I was on also had custom models too, but you don't really need to have that. But no, we could do that. We could do the XP thing with that. You could you can gain XP and then spend it on stuff in a shop, say.
Interesting.
I have an idea.
Yeah?
Since it isn't much for heavy, I was wondering... This goes for more of the bosses that try to hit you in order to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking, what if he doesn't take as much damage as it normally would?
Make him more of a tank?
Have a damage reduction?
Just half. For instance, Rake would instantly kill anyone that wasn't a heavy. It would take 2 in order to kill the heavy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Maybe we could give the heavy the same effect as if he had a spun up Natasha or Brass Beast.
Oh yeah, the Brass Beast. If he's below half health, he gets more resistance.
Yeah. Well, funny thing about that one is that the resistance actually, I want to say it doesn't work the way most people think it works. That being, the way it works is that, yes, it gives the heavy a damage resistance if he's below half health, but that being said, any damage he takes that would bring him to half health or lower is also resisted. So, a body shot, a headshot, like a headshot, like just a quick headshot from a sniper, 150 damage on a heavy with a brass beast that spun up would only do, I think it's 140 damage.
4, 3, 2.
That's just how that damage resistance works for the brass beast and Natasha. Just a fun little factoid.
Yeah, most of what I see on Heavy and Slender Fortress is just survivability.
Yeah.
That,
like I was
while
thinking,
while the earlier idea that was mentioned that any crit will stun the boss, I was thinking, what if it was just anything, even if it wasn't a crit for the Heavy?
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like currently, right now, it is the way it works is that any crit will stun the boss.
That would be really exploitable, though, because if everyone could just go heavy, they can just unlock the boss forever.
Well, not like, we'll just have we'll just be like, well, I know. Okay, so some bosses I know take 2 hits to stun them, or of course a crit. So I don't know.
Unless you're Midas, to a point you don't have a stun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't stop me.
Oh,
Shiny.
Like maybe.
I tried to stun the Midas boss when he cornered me, but it didn't work. Like, damn it!
You're too poor to affect me bleeding.
Hey, don't hurt my hair, man.
Even your hair isn't worth anything. I can't find a freaking 80s model, man. I'm looking for I found a really good Hancock model that I can use for the Fresh Prince boss, but all I'm gonna do is take the head off and apply it to a body, but I can't find a really good body like in Warlock show.
Eventually, I'll switch out my silver minigun, or silver bot killer rather, to a golden bot killer.
Oh, it's Book Simon. It's the high school shooter.
Australia.
Ow.
I don't think they're hanging around.
Oh god, I found. I got found by the high school shooter.
I found a really good Ash Williams model. I'm thinking about using that.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna get ugly, isn't it?
Don't they have
Movie.
models? Are those for Poker Night at the Inventory 2? Are those like, and I guess 1 as well? But are those like actual models they use, or? Because if they are models, you might be able to get a few from there. I know they have Ash Williams. I know they have Sam and
I would
Max.
use him though, but Ash Williams isn't a meme, so I can't use him as an actual meme boss.
Yeah, but he's awesome.
I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
I won't put him in meme boss, I'll put him in serious bosses.
Alright.
Come around the corner, this is my boomstick, and just get blown away by a shotgun. Like, have him function the same way as Book Simon does in terms of guns.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, it's like if Book Simon and Saw Runner had a baby, and there you go. Like, if you get too close to him, I don't know why you would want to, maybe have him be stunnable. If you get too close to try to stun him and out of the range of his shotgun, he can just whip out the chainsaw and shoot you in the face.
Maybe something along the lines of Patriarch, you know?
Oh god, don't say that word here. Don't say that with pirate gear, no.
Thanks for getting so close to me, guys.
You can use a big, lovable hug.
You could use a big, lovable hug. It's only funny for so long. That's why.
Imagine if the Patriarch went around as a door-to-door solicitor.
Voted calling!
Hello, good sir. Can I interest you on to talk about our Lord and Savior?
Our Lord.
Excuse me, sir.
Mechanical augmentation.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for volunteers. Oh, God.
Sir. No, yeah, I got it. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for volunteers.
Now I'm just imagining like the fucking Vault-Tec representative from Fallout 4, but with his voice.
Hey, Vault-Tec calling.
Right? Oh, I just
And he did turn into a
Hey,
ghoul, so he
Clever.
did actually have that kind of voice.
Hey, Baltic calling.
Fucking mermaid man. Oh god, no. I found a fucking Moon Man model going through here. No,
Oh.
I'm not putting that in my community.
Mermaider.
I feel like I've seen a Moonman model before.
Midas,
What?
look in general.
Oh no, it was just Mac Tonight, that's what it was. Gotta love Mac Tonight.
I feel, yeah.
I'm trying to think of other memes we could have as like bosses. Oh, I can. No, that's not even a good one. I'm gonna go into my meme folder.
Memes?
I may be but a peasant, but I do have those good memes.
You have no power here.
Yeah, that's a long fucking story. So, okay, so back when I was doing the main thing with Disc FF for a long time, one of my beloved little haters had a friend of his and his little boyfriend of his hate club make an alt, copying my picture, copying my name, saying King Demamitis sucks big dick or some shit, and joined the server with that to just be like, oh look, you should be happy that you have any fans at all. Look, da, da, da. So I immediately banned the guy impersonating me, and then banned my hater, to which he runs to the forums and cries that he's being abused. Oh my god, man, it's baby for no reason. Blah blah blah. Again, this is one of the reasons why I got out of Disc as a community, because Disc is filled with people that would be that fucking petty and go to that level of range and just drive to just fuck with me. Yeah. That's why I'm just like, fuck it. I don't really do much of them anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's yeah. Well, I think it's really telling. Well, like the forum staff and the other admins, who they believe first, like
That's what-
other admins or people who bitch on the forum, who probably don't even have like accounts.
That's why there should be a motto if we ever have an online forum to say,
Yeah.
if you came here to bitch and whine about something that's been justified, make sure you have evidence to back it up first.
Or like at least like that, or like at least like we'll believe, like, I don't know, like we'll believe the other staff members before we believe people with like, or maybe just to make it so that you have to have an account in order, like you have to create an account, and if you want to interact with the forums.
Midas. Midas.
What's up?
Here's some free advice for you, okay? Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I just noticed I'm the only person on the server anymore.
Yeah, I hot tub to go look at models.
Just gonna let myself die. I want to get some. I have an idea for a boss. I just want to get some more material.
A better patriarch?
You know what? Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
I would go through the entire thing of every page of Source Filmmaker in terms of models if it's necessary to find this shit. I will find it.
What are you trying to make?
I'm trying to find a body that I can use for the head that I found for Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Yes, the Fresh Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think on how I can help you there.
All I need to do is find like a black guy's body with a groovy shirt on, and that's it. Like,
I would say CJ, but that's a little too
on the nose.
on the nose, yeah.
Fucking yes. Oh my god, yes.
What'd you find?
What did you
I found
find?
a Stan Lee model.
Oh my god.
Stanley.
I actually, you know what? I do actually have, for Left 4 Dead 2, I have Stan Lee as a replacement for Bill. I am getting butt fucked by the amnesia bosses.
I'm saving that. He's not a meme, but he is a meme unto himself, so it
I've
counts.
got a contract for you. Anything goes.
Let me see here. What else do I got here? I could do coach. Maybe. No. Well. No.
Cheeseburger apocalypse.
Cheeseburger apocalypse.
So I don't know if if anyone suggested this before, but so I'm thinking for a boss, Principal Skinner.
Principal Skinner.
Wasn't Midas
Like-
already doing that?
Yeah, I was working on it, but I can't find a fucking model.
Oh, yeah.
If
Well,
you can find a model, let me know.
all right, I'll keep an eye out for one because I was thinking like maybe like for like I'm just putting in.
I think we all know the purpose of the steamed ham.
Well, I was thinking Steam Ham too, but I was thinking about these. I'm putting in standard boss ideas for these ones.
You know how you made the Rick and Morty bosses?
Yeah, what about him?
I was thinking, what if you did Skinner's and the Superintendent?
I could, possibly.
But you need a model for that.
Yeah, I would need a model with the downside.
Wait, where did I put that picture?
Oh, I found a model already. Yay! He's a little fat on the head, but it'll work. We put it in boss ideas, they can take a look at it.
Yeah, just for like the quotes for him. I've just put them in there. You see this one.
Go ahead and click on that link there, Chrome.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at them on my phone. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Might be if you.
Yes.
Fuck. I've tried to get like models out of Gary's mod submissions, workshop submissions, and I've had no luck. But
I mean, it's pretty easy
I mean,
to
if
do.
you can.
You just need a simple program to get it out.
Yeah, I've looked for the program and I couldn't.
I want to
find
point
it.
out that in Meme Pack 3 already we got upwards of 53 bosses.
Jesus Christ! At what point do you think we should just move on
Wait
to
for the bosses that we
meme
divide
pack?
that you put in.
Yeah, this Meme Pack 3, which is probably going to be divvied into 3 and 4, isn't going to be done probably for a while. With how long it's taking us to tweak and work 18 bosses alone, 53 is going to take fucking forever. Plus, I want us to expand to other servers to do other things other than just this. So, you know, it doesn't get overplayed.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then we'll literally turn into exactly what we hate, which is global, and we don't want that.
Wait, so you like having multiple servers, but each have a different game mode, or have one server that has all the bits?
Oh, it's the time.
No,
I don't think
excuse me, multiple servers with multiple different game modes.
Okay.
I feel like that's a much better option because I know for a fact that if you stuff in multiple game modes in one mode, you're going to have a lot of people who are going to only vote for one game mode in particular because popularity rules.
Yeah, it's gonna be multiple different servers, similar to how Fire has this shit. And we have the Crossfire
disconnect from the
server,
server.
Slither server, whatever.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about this, but you know what we need for maybe not a Slender boss, but like maybe either a picture, but a actual fucking boss that you can face. Fucking
What do you mean?
Andross
Oh
from
yeah.
Star Fox.
Ooh, if we ever get into raid bosses, I might do that. But Andros
but
is fucking huge, dude. Andros
Well,
is
he
fucking
could
huge.
he could function similar to Prisoner Head.
This is true. If we scale this model down by like a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to see Midas's head as fucking. But I mean, he's wearing golden gloves, so it kind of works. I just want a picture of just Midas with overhand truss.
Looking at fucking.
When I think about a raid boss, I feel like it's that one Doom map where you have to survive.
It is.
That's a horde. That's a horde mode.
Yeah.
I would label it.
You know what? I've got a lot of meme shit mods for Left 4 Dead 2. Let's see what they. If I have any good ideas for.
Alright, let's see.
Jesus Christ. Only 5 pages in and I already hate myself for getting this many fucking memes. I have a mod for Left 4 Dead 2 that just replaces every gun. What is it? It's oh, the pistol shoot sound was replaced by Pyrocynical saying memes. That might be an interesting boss. No, that's a bad idea. Actually, I have a fuck ton of models.
What are you using to find models?
Me? I'm looking through my or demo Midas.
Let's hear what both of you are using.
I just looked through the Steam with the source words, the source filmmaker workshop and or Gary's mod workshop, as well as a couple of model websites that I use.
Okay.
Most of them come from the prior too.
I'm just scrolling through my subscribed mods on Gary's mod. I have a lot. Page 3 of 144.
Got a Jimmy Neutron model pack.
Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah. Croissant.
Croissant. I have a mod for Left 4 Dead 2 that replaces the car alarm with Carl's like ah.
Oh look, someone made a Baldi's Basic model.
I'm probably not gonna do that because I heard that that's gotten really fucking cringy at this point.
Yeah. There's already a Slender map about it.
Is there really?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
God.
it's basically the same principle. Like the actual game is basically the same principles.
Yeah, I was looking through Game Banana and I saw a map that you can download.
Gross.
And what do you know? Welcome to Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. That's me.
Ugh.
Free extraterrestrial. Get your free
Should I give him chats or no? I'm thinking I should.
Get your free TVs for everyone. Get your free TVs. TVs on here. Get your free.
What about a free TV guy?
Bullshit, I'm dead.
Free what?
Here, let me just
Get my free TVs. I'm gonna.
There, posted the link in
Do not forget your free
in
TVs.
Boss Ideas.
It'd be nice if the yelling cowboy wasn't just like he wasn't just from the torso up.
The beta. Free extraterrestrial. Get your free get your free. Get your free
I found
extraterrestrial. Get your
a model,
get your free TVs for
but it's
everyone. Get
Tommy
your free
Jarvis from
TVs.
Friday the 13th game.
Just tag you there.
Free fucking bullshit.
Let me see if there's a model where I can remove the engineer's glove. I think there is. There should be.
The amount of Nextbox memes I have. Swear.
Yeah. I'll just do this so it's an iconic look. Okay, so
Wait, is that a... Oh no, it's just the Grommet player model.
There's a mod that uses StarCraft models. Interesting.
Huh. Think it'd be too difficult to program like a game mode similar to the Friday the 13th game?
possibly.
You could have one player as the boss, and then a group, and then the other players, or maybe a couple players as the boss, depending on how many, you know, how many people are in the server.
Yeah. I'll look into it.
From what I think, those would all act like proxies, maybe.
You think?
Oh, yeah. I think... I would say there just wouldn't be a boss. There'd just be a bunch of players that act like proxies. Except you don't really have to hit people in order to get more control.
Right. I mean, you could just have it like most players on one team, and then and like a certain amount of players on the other team.
Yeah,
Like maybe force a certain class too.
with proxies, it just pick people randomly.
Yeah, right.
Which is actually really fair for the blue team, since it doesn't have to go by a line of code or anything to pick someone for the boss.
Right. It could also be like, I was thinking it could be somewhere like similar, like, because the way it'd probably work would be similar to like Freak Fortress. That's it. it'd just be like, instead of arena style gameplay, it's more of a survival kind of. It's like kind of a mix of like Slender Fortress and Freak Fortress, you know?
Yeah.
It'd definitely be interesting. Pyrocynical model, Dr. Hack's model.